When Leia screams out, "No!" when they're about to shoot her planet, they're just like, "Okay, end credits." We understand. You made your point.
Fire at that escape pod. Well, there's no human life on it. Well, fire at it anyway. Okay.
Exactly. End credits. George Lucas. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna forgo it and just go with it.
Ride bareback as we
I'm gonna go full regimental, as they say.
Well, without further ado, I guess this is the Tasteful Dudes podcast.
Man, your intros are wonderful.
Hey, I'm the host, but only because we don't trust you fully.
You trust me with intros, not with
hosting. No,
hosting.
not at all.
Yeah, as evidenced by that last 5 seconds.
You don't keep it
tight
to a good
and crisp.
Tight 30.
Tight 30.
Tight 30.
That's my new radio. That's my new radio-based diet plan.
Tight 30 with
Thick Tim's tight 30s. It was the lazy 20s. Now it's going to be the tight 30s.
Oh, if you have lazy 20s, you got a 20s.
Oh my god.
If you have lazy 20s, then you have to.
It's going to be dying in the 30s, yeah.
Well, this is all flying by the seat of my pants.
That's
Tim,
right.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. Yeah, if you hear little like jinglies throughout the podcast, those are my cats. We have forced them to wear tuxedos.
You've also forced them to live with you.
Yeah, they did
do
not.
So against your will.
They did not sign off on this.
Against their will.
Against my will.
Well, everybody but fish, I guess.
That's an Allison problem. So.
Well, before we explore your divorce after that comment, I'm going to introduce our guest of the week, which is Lindsey.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing really well.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Lindsey.
I mean, I did that part. I'm sorry. I'll introduce you first, and then go on. Tell about your week or whatever.
Okay. You want the whole thing?
Tell explicit details about your life.
Right.
Yeah,
I woke up this morning. I had breakfast, and then
you did?
I did.
Score. I didn't have breakfast.
I
We live in the
today.
same apartment, which is bearing the lead. This is my girlfriend, my sweet girlfriend.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes, and she.
So nice to finally meet you.
Wow, you're Tim.
Yeah, I know.
All this time,
What
I thought he was just a person.
Oh my god.
Just hearing this beautiful silky trumpet of a voice.
The silky
this
trumpet.
entire time.
Yeah.
Didn't really live up, I gotta say.
No, it didn't.
I mean, the voice did, but
Yeah, you were hoping for Rock Hudson,
I
and
was, and then I got.
you get Peter Boyle.
Peter Boyle.
That was
yeah.
a really neat cut for yourself.
Yeah.
That one, if we had that jar that we've been talking about for your obscure references that
Oh my
nobody else
god,
wants to really listen
that'd be a special one.
I don't think I would make you put money in that jar.
Oh, okay. It was
Peter
just
Boyle.
a good reference, not a.
It's a good reference.
Yeah.
It's a good reference that will not go over most people's heads.
Nice.
I
I feel like Rock Hudson might go over more people's
that
heads than.
doesn't make any sense to me, so I'm sure it will.
Rock Hudson?
I don't know
He was
who
like
that is.
he
Who
was
is that
like
person?
if People magazine did Sexiest Man Alive back in the 40s or 50s, I feel like he would be the
Do you
sexiest
know
man
who
alive.
Daniel Day-Lewis is?
I do.
Cool.
Nothing. It's nothing like Rock Hudson.
Yeah. Just wondering. So,
The new name of this podcast is I Finally Meet My Girlfriend for the first time.
for sure.
So-
Yes. 3 years in a podcast.
Wow.
Hashtag 3 years in a podcast.
Nick,
Go ahead.
Blue Jackets.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I leave for a week and I come back and we're the champions of the freaking world.
Holy moly.
Not yet, but
Not yet.
But I gotta say, like, that's all that. Are you poking me? Yeah.
It wasn't
Okay.
good.
It's the cats.
It's the
They have
freaking
knives.
cats. They have knives. You just tie to their paws and let them go wild.
Damn gang. Get out of here.
Look at him snapping and walking backwards at the same time. No, but yeah.
I named him Chino.
We go to Star Wars Celebration, and my fandom is split, and I
Yeah.
can't focus on anything.
I can vouch for that. He could
yeah.
not focus on anything.
No, I wanted to have a fun time in Star Wars land. And that's all I wanted to do. And then the Blue Jackets kick the Lightning's ass.
Oh my God!
Just wipe the floor with the best team in the modern era.
We stole their lunch
One of the
money.
best teams of all time.
Yeah, we stole their lunch money and their dad's lunch money.
Yeah, it looked their dad straight in the eye with a .45 caliber.
Oh my God!
It was crazy.
Ugh.
So that was a thing that happened, and I can't believe. I listened though in Chicago. I listened to our last week's podcast.
Yeah.
That you and Hannah did.
Yeah,
it was good.
Yeah.
And
it was good.
She
Thank
kept
you.
it together for the most part.
Yeah.
As best she can. I try my best. Most
She's
of
the only
this.
reason we could do this without you, because I would just be floundering, like I am now.
Good job.
Stop.
Which
Don't
was
leave
the
open
video.
space. Stop it.
Dead air. Okay. Well, then I come back, and of course I've been watching the games in Chicago, streaming them the best I can, which is why you couldn't text me.
I'm not allowed to text you.
You said last week that you're just not allowed to text me, which is not the case. It's only because I'm so far behind that when you say CBJ goal,
and I don't know when.
and yeah, or when you're just like, damn it, and then I know they scored, and I just get disappointed for longer in my life. You know what I mean? Those are 7 seconds that I could have had with the happiness of my life, knowing
That's true.
that they didn't score.
I'm
until they
sorry.
did.
I just like.
So that's the reason I ask you not to text me, because you and my dad both.
I know.
It's the most infuriating thing
Am I
that
turning?
I get to.
I'm turning into your dad.
You're turning into my father.
Oh my gosh.
The older and older you get.
Can we say your dad's name, or should we not say your dad's name?
It's fine. He's
Okay.
Dennis. It's
I'm
fine.
turning into a Dennis.
Yeah.
It's a room full of Dennis. I went into and again, no disrespect to your dad.
Shit.
We
Does
went
this
to.
happen all the
Oh my
time?
God! Stop it.
Okay.
We went into the Columbia store, and I walked in and I was like, oh my God! It's a
Dennis.
store dedicated to Dennis. They should rename it Dennis.
He loves Columbia stuff. I
I
feel
bought
like,
my belt's from Dennis.
he works part-time at Cabela's, and the stuff he brings home just because he can and he gets a major discount on it.
Yeah.
It's like work an hour, buy an hour. Work an hour, buy an hour. But that's enough about Dennis.
But yeah, enough about Dennis. We'll have an offshoot of this podcast.
All about Dennis.
All about Dennis. It's going to be the Fluffy
to be
Beard
on that.
Podcast Network. I'm putting it together in my mind right now. Hannah's going to have one. Michael's going to just be painting nudes or something like that. I don't know.
Dude, you're floundering.
Anyway.
I gave you too much room.
Anyway, Star Wars, right?
Yeah. So, like, even though the Blue Jackets are tearing it up and they're
Yeah.
the news of Columbus,
And we're still going to be statistically the underdog, regardless of how far we get.
That's
yes,
crazy.
technically we do not gain home ice advantage in any series that we'll ever play.
Yeah.
But that's not what I'm focused on. I'm focused on how Columbus, things exploded because we beat the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yeah.
And then I'm in the center of all Star Wars news
Alderaan exploded because
Exactly.
because
the movie that was written
yeah.
over 42 years ago.
Yeah,
I
it
guess.
couldn't have not exploded. That's how they wrote it in the script. They spent a lot of time.
Have you ever seen those like cuts on like Reddit or whatever where they refilm movies and it's just like something happens and then it's like I don't know, it's like where are the death plans? Here they are, end credits. like that's basically how it is. And like when Leia screams out no when they're about to shoot her planet, they're just like, okay, end credits. We understand. You made your point.
Fire at that escape pod. Well, there's no human life on it. Well, fire at it anyway. Okay.
Exactly. End credits. George Lucas. Okay. Yeah. So that.
Tune in next week for American Graffiti 2.
Yeah. Which is what the companies wanted for reels.
Yeah, because hot rods and cowboy hats, right?
So anyway, Star Wars.
Anyway, Star Wars.
So we're at the middle of the most important news in Star Wars, like
Yeah.
in the Star Wars.
Star Wars Landia.
Yeah. So everybody that follows Star Wars is getting all of the news from Chicago, and we're in the middle of it. And so now the Blue Jackets are doing amazing things. Star Wars is doing amazing things, and then Game of Thrones
Yeah,
Yeah.
that starts.
premieres that Sunday.
I don't care about the Game of Thrones.
I know you don't, but I'm saying like we've been waiting 2 years because they took a year off.
Did they take 2 years?
Yeah, they took 2
God.
years between the 2 seasons.
That's
so
amazing.
they had been doing every year, right, a new season, and then for season 8, the last season, they took a 2-year gap. Almost 2 years.
Yeah, about a year and a half, I think.
It was over a year and a half. I'm
Really?
thinking we're maybe months away. I don't know the figures, but like, then we're waiting 2 years for this premiere, and it's at the same week as all the Star Wars and all this Blue Jackets.
It was
Wonderment.
crazy.
It was crazy.
Wow.
We had a turbulent week.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was amazing, though. Exciting, at least. It wasn't... Everything was exciting. Just a lot of information overload.
That's true.
Apple Maps took us home a weird way, where we were on back roads almost the entire
Oh,
time. From
interesting.
Chicago to Columbus.
That doesn't seem like a smart idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
No.
We just followed the GPS because we're millennials.
Yeah.
Right.
We're like, it's the machine says it, and our lives are in its hands. So
Now you
going.
said you're in Chicago.
yeah.
How was the pizza?
Oh,
So Lindsay, I'm gonna let you open this one up because how many times did we have pizza in Chicago?
guys, we had pizza 3 times in Chicago.
And how many days were we
3
there?
times. We were only there for 4 days?
5 days.
Yeah, 5 days.
Well,
but
I mean-
count traveling and getting in
Yeah.
on the first day and then leaving early on that 5th day. It was really kind of
I feel like you
full
missed a
days.
couple opportunities there.
Yeah, I mean, we did have really good soup dumplings, but the pizza
Ooh.
was fabulous, and we found kind of the best of the 3 that we had.
But were you happy that I
No.
insisted that?
Not at all.
So much
That's what I-
cheese.
That's what I was
We
trying
got
to
to
get
the last part of the pizza journey, which was the same night of CBJ and the same night of the Game of Thrones premiere.
Oh my god.
So at that point, we had been at Star Wars
Sunday.
all day.
Everything happened on
Right?
Sunday. And
Which
Sunday
is-
was our biggest day, too,
Yeah.
because the Mandalorian
Yeah.
panel and the
Yeah.
Clone Wars panel.
Oh dang.
It was
Same day.
good. It was good. But we had been at Star Wars all day, which those of you who know me will know that I am a mediocre Star Wars fan. So I got through
You're
that.
a new Star Wars
Yeah.
fan.
You know, I'm wearing a Ahsoka windbreaker right now, so I don't think I'm that mediocre. But
Oh my
then-
God, you
Real quick.
are?
Yeah, put up the hood so that he can see.
Boom.
Oh
So-
my god.
No, put it.
Wait,
it
it's
up.
got
No
it's
one can
got the
see it.
room
No,
for
you
the
gotta.
Got the
Yeah,
little
it's got.
lilac thingies.
Yeah.
I know.
the little
really cute.
the
Where's that
lecus.
for
The
universe?
what's her species?
To gluten.
Togruten, but
Oh,
they're
that's
but they're still
good.
leku, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're they're
I
called
thought-
Leku.
I
think
thought
it's only
both-
Twi'lek.
I thought both Twi'lek and Togruten had lekus.
I mean, they do both have head tails. I'm not sure
Yeah.
they're both called Leku though.
I don't know.
We're sidetracking.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
Sunday, Star Wars happened, and then it was dinner was the only thing I had control over. Is really
Yeah.
what I'm getting at. I was hoping that I could have dinner in the whole day. He had CBJ. We both had Game of Thrones, but that was something that Nick also introduced to me, and we both had Star Wars, so that's also something Nick introduced to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted dinner.
Yeah.
I didn't get dinner, but I got really good pizza. So
Ooh.
the pizza was really good. What was the last place we had?
Pisano's.
Called
which was
Pisano's.
The best place.
So yeah,
I
if you're in
kinda had it-
Chicago, go to Pisano's.
The way I justified it to Lindsay, which luckily she went along with it, is that every time we had pizza in Chicago, the Blue Jackets had won.
Well, there you go.
So
true.
I had to keep
It's
ordering
true.
Chicago pizza.
Yeah,
That's right.
I
If
couldn't-
I wanted the Blue Jackets to keep winning.
I couldn't stop that
So
trend.
so they played 3 times while we were in Chicago, and we ordered pizza 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, see, I had to wear my completely authentic jersey, which
That's
while
a
you're
knockoff.
describing
that's a great value jersey.
While you're
from
describing-
freaking Kroger.
describe the other pizzas, I'm getting that jersey. Hold on.
You just stole one of my great
I'll be
value
right back.
I
bites
know
from
it was
my
it
kids.
was good.
Man.
I'm glad you're on the podcast today. Call me out.
Wow.
But yeah, so the first one was Lou Malnati's, who I feel like everybody talks about.
Lou Malnati is everybody's uncle's bookie.
Yeah.
That's what Lou Malnati is.
Yeah.
That's what he
Yep.
sounds like.
Okay, I can't
Yep.
vouch for that. But I would. It makes sense.
That was the first night.
And yeah, and it was good.
It
We
was
had
meh.
Giordano's is here in Columbus. We might have to.
Yeah.
might have to do that.
Are
on
they
an
the
episode.
one over in they're near Polaris, aren't they?
Polaris, and
Yeah.
then I feel like they're opening up another one. They
You know-
just
you
opened
know-
one in Dayton.
You know
so
what we need to do? For the final episode, we need to go get ingredients and try and make our own Columbus style.
That's amazing.
That'd be cool. Go to Carfagna's and get some stuff.
As a mediocre fan to this podcast, I agree.
Well, thank you. Yeah.
It's okay. An unnamed pizza store, so
everybody's a mediocre fan to the Tasteful Dudes. Yeah. Also, this is my completely authentic jersey.
I love
Again, this
that.
is an auditory. This is theater of the mind. But look, it says here, exclusively tailored by the National Hockey League NHL official license, made in Indonesia. It's completely real.
It just looks so bad.
It looks
completely real.
It looks so bad in a good way. While I say all that, I'm super jealous of it because
it looks like one of those thrift store finds.
It does.
You're like, yes.
If I could design a jersey, it would look very similar to that, just with maybe the newer logo. But I really like the whole the whole shoulder,
kind of raglan shoulders and all that.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, where the red comes down over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like jealous of your find. Is what I'm trying to say.
It was like $25 on eBay.
Yeah.
It was great. It was gonna be $35, and then they gave us a discount because it's got a run in it that you can't even tell. Yeah. Thanks, Mom. She listens to the podcast.
Oh, perfect.
Both my mom and my dad told me that you're swearing. Is it necessary? And I'm like, God damn it, yes. Yes, it is, Mom.
That's really funny.
Stop going over this damn conversation.
My mom would say very similar things. So.
Yeah, I'm a 30-year-old man. I'm allowed to say what I want.
Dude, you're a 30-year-old man. Anonymity.
What?
Did you hear that? Anonymity. Anonymity.
Anonymity?
Anonymity.
That's
there
true. I'm an anemone?
I knew I was wrong from the start, but it was so great.
I'm an amenity?
I'm an amenity. You've lost it from the start for being 30 years old. You can't be anonymous anymore.
I can't be.
Trying to say.
Yeah.
It's against the rules.
Is it? I don't know if that's true.
I don't know where those rules are.
I don't know. But back to Chicago pizza.
Chicago pizza,
So
yeah.
Let's rank.
First, Lou Malnati's. Then second, we had a Giordano's style, but it wasn't Giordano's.
Okay.
Is
it still deep dish?
It was not only deep dish, it was the stuffed pizza.
Oh, okay.
Stuffed pizza.
That theater of the mind.
I'm glad that we are being recorded.
Theater of the mind again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
was it about 10 inches?
Stop it. But anyways, so like Lou Malnati's is a thick crust.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of like that bread bowl style where they put the cheese, the toppings, and the pizza sauce on the top.
Yeah.
Now, Pisano's was our favorite. That was similar, it was a thick crust, but then it had probably like a half an inch to 3/4 of an inch of cheese.
Just a block.
Just a block of cheese that thick on top of the thick crust already. Then toppings, and then the sauce, which was the best sauce. I feel like you said it.
We came to the conclusion that it tasted like bruschetta or like bruschetta flavor.
Yeah.
Because I got
that like fresh tomato basil.
Yeah.
Because I got fresh basil chopped on top of it and diced onion.
Yeah.
And
so
you're fixing the way you say onion.
I have been.
Dang.
I have been. Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
I know. I've been fixing it. It's getting better.
Say Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan. Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan.
Bunyan.
There's a.
But ranked in order.
Okay, ranked in order.
Sure.
So
thanks,
the
Fish.
3 spot, I would probably have to go to Lou Malnati's.
Okay.
Like I feel like you gotta try it if you're in Chicago because that's like
the go-to.
The Donato's.
Yeah.
For lack of, or Massey's.
Okay. So are they okay?
It's a chain, but it's only like in Chicago.
Okay. Isn't Uno a pizzeria there as well?
I haven't heard.
Or maybe
of that
not.
one.
Sure, I don't know. Let's say yes. I don't care.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
But then there's so Lou Malnati's. It was good. Like it was fine. It's just like it was the
It was
third.
the lowest.
Yeah. You could tell that they just cranked those out all day.
Yeah.
Then the second place, which
pounding one out every minute.
Fontano's Subs was the name of that place.
Yeah,
Fontano's.
it was like a sub and pizza
sub
place.
Shop,
and I feel like if
okay.
you're gonna do and pizza with subs in Chicago, like you could just do deep dish and not the stuffed pizza because it seems like stuffed pizza is way harder.
Well, there's a place over in Gahanna that they're mostly a sub shop, but they do really good pizzas. Bellacino's.
Oh yeah.
That I think I want to put on. If I kind of want to put it on my list and get the sub. Because their subs are better than their pizzas, but their pizzas are really good.
Well, I can't vouch for that.
That was the second one. So it went Lou Malnati's and then Fontanos, I think was the name of it. Fontanos Subs.
I got it right here. Yeah, Fontanos. Yeah. Good memory.
Memory sharp like a tack. And then Pisano's was best.
And then Pisano's was the top because it like that sauce tasted like fresh bruschetta.
Yeah.
And then with the pepperoni and the crust and the cheese,
Nice.
it was
really
just
good.
it was put together so well.
It was
That was
really
our
good.
favorite.
Yeah. Did you get your pictures?
That was almost like a 10 out of 10 experience.
Ooh, okay.
I would honestly I would say like if we're trying Chicago pizza, Pisano was like I thought about this in the shower the next morning.
As you were eating more of
He
it.
did eat more pizza the next morning.
As you were showering yourself
as
with
I
the
was
leftover
showering-
pizza.
Yeah, I was showering and eating pizza at the same time. You know,
not
a
fun.
shower pizza. You know,
Yeah, Chicago style.
you have to
Chicago style shower.
Chicago style shower. It's when you're crying in the shower.
That's
Oh,
Cleveland.
great. Now
That's
it's
Cleveland
Chicago
style.
style.
No,
Cleveland
you
style
have
is.
to be eating deep dish.
Oh, that's true.
Okay. Anyways,
Cleveland style is when a Cleveland style shower is when you're at a Browns game. The Browns kick a field goal. Everybody goes mad, and 12 beers fall from you from the upper deck. That's a
okay.
Cleveland
Sounds
shower.
like a Cleveland shower. And then you don't shower after.
And you know,
Field goal.
on a field goal,
Not
yeah.
even a touchdown.
Because remember, in Cleveland, field goals are worth. Well, they're still worth 3, but we think they're worth 7.
Did I ever tell you? Okay, hold on. Let me finish this.
Oh yeah.
So I was actually thinking about rating 4 Pisanos,
Oh.
and it is a solid 6 bubble up.
Ooh.
The Lou Malnati's is a 6 out of 10.
Just straight up.
Just
Yeah.
straight up good
And then
pizza.
Fontano was a solid 6. Or no, it was a
Solid 6 out of 10.
it was just a 6 out of 10 bubble up.
Bubble up.
So
Okay.
it's a difference between, like
The solid.
it was basically like an A minus, or
Yeah.
no, a B plus versus an A minus.
Oh. Okay.
Pisano's was a solid 6 out of 10 bubble up for you.
Solid 6 bubble up. 6 out of 10 bubble up was Fontano's, and then Lou Malnati's was that one just.
What do you do? You're
I
destroying
think
my
It's
puzzle.
just like if I lay my hand down, my hands are so sticky that.
What are you, the sticky bandits?
Home Alone.
Suck brick, kid.
But did I ever tell you my story of the first Browns game I ever went to?
No.
And we have to get back on track because
Oh yeah.
told everyone that I'm the Nazi for getting back on track. But it was a game. It was rainy. It was wet. It was cold.
Yeah.
It was incredibly cold because of the lake, right? And it was miserable.
And the sadness.
It was absolutely miserable.
And just the Cleveland depression.
And it was Cleveland playing Tennessee. This was a few years back, probably 5-6 years
Oh, yeah.
ago.
The bad old days.
So it was the worst game I've ever seen live or on TV.
Yeah.
It was a 3-0 loss.
No.
Wow.
There was only a field goal scored the entire game, and it wasn't even us.
I mean, frankly, that sounds like Tennessee right there.
Yeah. Okay, anyways, Tim, what's irking you this week?
You know what's irking me is that we have no jackets this week. I mean, admittedly, this is going out on Monday, and we'll have jackets. No, you can open that.
While he's
You
talking.
just turned into ASMR. Hold on.
I wonder how that's
Time
gonna
to
sound.
eat some tinfoil.
Shut your mouth.
You have to be quiet when you do it. Guys, people are really into this kind of stuff.
Just relax your mind. Okay, stop it. Anyway, so what's irking me is that at the time of this recording, it's been several days without jackets hockey. And it's going to be several more days because at this point, I think the Boston Bruins and the Toronto Maple Leafs are tied up 2-2.
Yeah.
So there's at least 2 more
They're playing
games,
tonight,
if
I
not 3. By the time this goes out, it might have to go to a 7th game.
Yeah, I honestly envision that series, like, in all the playoff hockey I've watched, I envision that series going 7 games.
Yeah, and it's that argument of like rest versus rust, and
Yeah, where do you stand on that?
I think rest for hockey. I say rest because these guys are just beating the ever living snot out of each other willingly, and I think I would rather have our guys rested. I don't think I don't know. It's like it's one of those things like it doesn't matter
I'll play
for me.
I'll play devil's advocate.
Okay.
Hockey is
You're
out of
wrong.
all games, the most momentum-driven game I've ever watched.
Okay.
Where like the momentum carries you in to the W or to the L.
That's true.
We're eating cupcakes, by the way, right now.
Yeah.
They're definitely a solid 6
Which
out,
we should
out of
bring
10,
up
maybe
at
10
this
out of
point.
10.
My mom made these.
So good.
Yeah, for my brother's birthday.
Which we should bring.
Shout out to your mom.
Should we bring up that we have no pizza this week?
We might want to bring up. Okay, so.
I mean, we reviewed the Chicago pizza. That
Yeah.
was a good. That was something.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like that's fine.
I think it's
what did you think of Blue Malnati's, Tim?
I thought it was great. And yeah. Anyway, we unfortunately don't have pizza today because there was a bit of confusion of I ordered a pizza and then I realized, you had ordered a pizza, so I canceled my order, but I gave you the wrong information of where to order / pick up this pizza. So we don't have a pizza right now.
So I ordered, basically, long story short, you gave me an address in a pizza shop.
Yeah.
And so I clicked on the pizza shop and called that pizza shop. And then I went to the address and
It was a different place.
and they were
It was
two
a
different places.
Yeah. What place did you go?
So there's
We went to a
Ohio Pizza and
non-existent
Brew,
place.
Yes.
which you wanted me to go to.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no place called Ohio Pizza and Brew close to you. It's called Ohio Pizza and Wings.
Yes, it is called Ohio Pizza and
Ohio
Wings.
Pizza and Brew is on the east side of Columbus.
Damn it.
Broad Street.
Because Ohio Pizza and Wings is really good.
Sure, Tim. I'll
It
take
is
your
really
word for
good.
it. Instead
And
of eating it right now.
what I had ordered for roughly 2 minutes was gonna be great.
What did you order?
I ordered the Founder's Pie, which oddly enough is not that dissimilar to the Felino's favorite.
Felino's favorite.
The Felino's
Right.
favorite, because frankly we're not gonna get Felino's favorite because Papa John's and fuck them and fuck John Schnatter. But what I wanted to do,
Fuck the Papa.
yeah, what
John.
fuck the John. What I wanted to do was in kind of celebration of the Jackets sweeping, I wanted to get a Felino's favorite, but from another pizza place. But that didn't work.
That would have been great.
Yeah, maybe we'll do that.
In a
Yeah,
4 cheese blend.
Oh man.
Pepperonis, onions, Italian sausage, banana peppers, and a 4 cheese blend.
Well, Lindsay, what's irking you this week?
Well, I'm a teacher, so do I need to say anything else? It's really the thing.
Only if you want to.
No, I actually have really great students, but what irks me is that our spring break starts this coming week. So we've been in testing season for 2 weeks now without a break. And we're just not getting a break next week. So any teachers out there who listen to this podcast, you get it. You understand. I don't need to say anything else.
We played really good in the teaching demo.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
You got a lot of teachers on your side.
No idea.
You're going to have all the teachers on your side now. You're going to be like, yes.
Oh, man. That cupcake was good. Can you pass me that beer real quick?
No, well,
Wash it down with something.
I would, but this is a beer that
From
my folks got me. This is a beer from the 1982 World's Fair in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Wow.
This beer,
So you
it's...
didn't answer my question.
No, you can't have it. It is in honor of Mike Gleason, F.B. Coleman, and Joe Murphy.
What talented individuals.
I have no idea. And
don't
this,
know.
what it says it's from, is this says it's Great Lakes Brewing Company, but it says Fort Wayne, Indiana. So I'm
Which-
pretty sure there was a
yeah.
Great Lakes Brewing that was not the Great Lakes Brewing Company that we know and love from Cleveland. This, I'm pretty
interesting.
sure, precedes them.
This was well before the, micro brewing.
Oh yeah,
too.
because when did
So-
Great Lakes start? Like 90 something,
I
95.
don't know, but that right there, that's basically, I know what's inside of it. It's probably
There's an
just-
it's got an easy open top,
does,
but I
yeah.
think it would
Looks easy.
explode.
I don't know, let's try it.
No,
Come on.
I want to
what's
keep.
better? You could display a full can or an empty can.
That's that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I would
Yeah.
make that some sort of a end goal, like if you guys reach so many.
Yeah, you know what?
downloads or
If
something, Tim will try
like, comment, and
it.
subscribe. If we get to I don't know
Hell.
100, I will
We're so far
I will
down.
chug the shit out of this World's Fair beer. It
Sounds
says
like I
it's
need
premium.
To get the teachers of the world.
It's premium, yeah.
Shit. Yeah, I don't want to. Let's not do that. Because last time you made a fucking commitment,
Yeah, what'd I do?
You backtracked on
I didn't backtrack. What I
said
backtrack?
if the Blue Jackets sweep the Lightning,
Yeah, I did say that.
Ooh,
you would
it was
get
a
a
long
boomer
shot.
tattoo.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll do that when I have money.
You just said yesterday that you weren't going to go through with it.
Yeah, but that was just in front of the kids.
It was our coworkers.
Oh yeah, well they're all younger than me. They're all
That's
kids.
true, yeah. Okay.
So, but yeah, I'll get that. And now it's on. Now it's recorded. And granted, I'm editing, so I can do whatever I want. But
You know what's irking me this week?
What's
that I'm
happening?
editing.
You. Just you.
The lack of pizza.
I
I was really hungry for
The lack
pizza.
of follow through on the boomer tattoo.
I'm gonna get the tattoo. I'll
The
get it.
lack of me drinking that really old beer right now.
I'll go into Evolve Tattoo.
Honestly, I'm not even mad about the beer. You're probably a better friend for not letting me drink it.
Yeah.
But I think you're doing it for selfish reasons. I can't get past that.
I want to die from this beer.
Okay. Well, does that conclude our episode?
I think
this
this
week?
pretty much concludes it. I have no actual sports minute other than
Oh, right. I forgot.
Yeah, no. I
You
don't.
took like a sports 10.
Yeah, I don't have a
earlier.
timed sports minute, but Columbus Destroyers, the AFL team, I haven't talked about them in a couple weeks. They released their jerseys. They should be starting sometime in May. They're going to be playing over at the Nationwide
Nice.
Arena.
The Nationwide Arena.
That's
The
fine.
Nationwide Arena.
We'll pick it up next week.
Yeah.
When we have the time.
Yeah,
And I
and
have-
like there's a lot
I
of
have the
exciting sports.
stamina.
Yeah, a lot of exciting sports. The Indians are they're in first place right now.
Oh, wow.
Good.
Lindor's going to be playing. He's doing a rehab stint in Columbus.
Nice.
Beautiful, and we're gonna
yeah.
be doing a remote.
Nice.
We're gonna,
And for all
we
the
got-
listeners out
if
there.
any followers of ours follow us on Instagram, you'll see
Yeah.
that we had a private tour of Huntington
It
Park
was
yesterday.
amazing.
It was great. It's only the part one because the dude talked for a while.
Yeah.
We ran out of time, so I think we're going to go back, and he offered to let us into the clubhouse and onto the field, so
Yeah.
you'll be seeing all that as well down the road, hopefully.
I got to look into the PA announcer's booth.
Yeah.
Big Matt.
Big Matt is
Big
what they
Matt.
call him.
Yeah,
And
I can
we
be the
got to
next
go-
Big Matt.
I'm
You
not going to
could.
say
You
it.
could.
Thick Tim.
Thick Tim. Thick Tim and Big Matt in the
There we go.
morning.
Hello, everybody. It's Big Matt and Thick Tim in the morning.
Stop it. Damn it.
That's a good one. It was a good one. That got me.
Oh, man. Okay, well,
97.5, the pooper. No. Okay. I'm done.
1 out of 5. In the morning.
In the morning.
Okay. Where can they find us, Timothy?
Well, I'll tell you, Nick. They can find us on social media. They can find us at My Tasteful Dudes. I messed that up a couple episodes ago, but it's at My Tasteful Dudes.
All the followers we.
I know.
missed because
I
of you.
messed up. So
You get ready. The teachers and the
Yeah,
Twitter peeps and the
that's
peeps
true.
I've got, they're coming for
we got to
us.
start
They're
doing.
ready.
You know what? We're going to start curating some bullet journals and get into that community.
Ooh.
Why?
I don't know.
Stop! Just keep
Okay.
telling them where they can find us.
So you can find us on Twitter and Instagram at My Tasteful Dudes. You can also find us on YouTube. Just search My Tasteful Dudes if you like to watch our podcast. But you know what? There have been a lot of people that have watched last week's podcast because, frankly, I think it's because I put the title as IX Rise of...
I personally
The
think it's
jackets.
just because Hannah's so great and she doesn't shit on you as much as I do.
That's true.
And I was walking in with an open mind. I'm like, you know what? I think you might need to just reconsider, like, just how you approach your friendship with Tim.
Yeah.
And you got to be a lot nicer to him. And then
Luckily, that wore off.
yeah, and then you kept talking. And I know it's a podcast, so you kind of have to. But
Also, I love the readout of my laughs
Yeah.
on here because they are very obvious. My laugh.
well, anyway, thank you for tuning in, listening, and staring at a screen.
Yeah.
Maybe. But
Staring at these tasteful
You
dudes.
guys are
We-
big troopers for listening in.
Lindsay, where can they find you? Because you actually have the biggest.
Yeah, you have a following, and you haven't been
Ooh.
utilizing it to help us.
At least you said it, and not me.
You can find me on Instagram at Lindsey Oates, Lindsay with an E, and Oates with an E. And Twitter is the embarrassing one, LBopper77. But don't
Oats
get
with an E.
don't get it crazy.
That's EATES.
They're trying to get me to not share any of this episode.
Yeah.
No, yeah. yeah, you can find me there, and I'll probably be sharing this episode out. So if you follow me on social media and you want to listen to two tasteful dudes, this is your podcast for sure.
Mediocrely tasteful.
There we go.
Hey,
the finest.
You guys do need a good catchphrase to end on.
Yeah.
Like mediocrely tasteful all the time. Like something like that, you know? Something.
You've been in there for 2 hours. Now you're on vacation.
Thanks. Tasteful dudes.
Tasteful dudes.
Farts.
Laters. Good night, Columbus.